8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's happening? Thank you for joining us on another Sunday Night Live on Gastlecast YouTube. What a weekend. Wow. I am like super wiped out right now. I am if I drag in this live, it's only because we had too much fun last night.
Can you drag race in this live?
Maybe, I don't know. But yesterday, we're going to talk about yesterday, what happened. We posted a video today. If you haven't seen that, watch that after this live. It'll go well with it. We posted a video where Max was interviewing people, stuff about the giveaways, the event itself, what it looked like there. So watch that later if you haven't watched it yet. But holy shit, the most amount of people showed up. And I knew that we would have a good amount of people. Because on Friday, there was a lot of guys that were there that we knew that were coming, and they were at the same hotel. And we were seeing pictures from that event. They were sending us pictures at random. So I knew there was like a good chunk of people that would be there. But it wasn't until being at the event, like I would say like 20 minutes, 30 minutes in, it was insane.
I looked up, like I saw people coming and saying hi to me, like people were approaching me, but I took a moment like shortly after the event started and I looked around the room and it was full.
Yeah.
Like I think we probably broke fire codes.
100% did. So it was actually, there were so many people in there that it got really hot and I kept having to prop the doors open in order to, allow us to breathe a little bit.
But then it was like cold.
Yep, then it would get cold, and then it would get hot again, it would get cold, and it would get hot again. So let's rewind back. The last time we were live with you, kind of the things that we were saying. The Maryland Day event was rescheduled. The whole, what is it? Was it a festival?
Maryland Day Festival.
Fair. It's a festival that takes place in Baltimore. Apparently, there's multiple Maryland Day festivals that take place on the same day. There was one in Annapolis as well.
It's a Maryland party. It's Maryland's birthday tomorrow.
Maryland's birthday? Wow, no kidding.
March 25th, Maryland turns much older than myself. And Chris, if you can believe it.
Wow. So, Maryland Day Festival was rescheduled. It was moved. And then eventually, we decided, okay, because it was in the last minute, Heather and I decided, well, let's find somewhere to have this thing. Like, what are we going to do? How are we going to have a party? So, luckily, we started making phone calls, and I rememembered this one place.
I love how you say we. I love how you say we.
Okay, anyway, Heather called, but I remembered
a place. Who did you call?
I remembered a place called Hysteria, and we had gone there about a month and a half ago.
To meet
Ricky, who was the artist behind the print that we were selling at the event. So Ricky, really nice guy, and apparently he was having like an art show at that place, at Hysteria. So we ended up giving them a call, and the first thing that they were saying was, we can reserve a couple tables for you for this event, or we can you can rent the whole thing out. And renting the whole thing out was like a couple grand. It was pretty expensive. So Heather and I were like, we have no idea who's going to show up. And also, to that point, if we shut the whole place down, it's only for us. If there are outsider Marylanders that are in the area, do we really want to exclude them? Like, I didn't want to do that either, because somebody could have walked in and I don't know if somebody walked in, found out what it was, and now they're on board with what we do. If they like Mischief toys now, I don't know. But I did see a couple people I did not recognize and didn't seem to be a part of the thing. Not many.
There were a few.
There was like 2 or 3. No shit. It was like that low of a number. But inside of the bar, Heather and I are guesstimating 70 people. Heather said that's a low count. You said 70 is a low count.
Well, I think some people were in and then they would go out.
Right. Okay. There's a lot of people in there. I don't know the exact number. I don't know how many people were there. I didn't take a head count. But there were a lot of people. We walked around. We gave out door prize tickets. Then we did a thing to win the proto.
Anyone who made a purchase was able to put in for the proto.
I think I'm jumping over a lot of stuff here.
You are.
When we talked to the bar, they were basically like, hey, either you rent it or you just have a few tables or something. So we're like, okay, we'll reserve like 4 tables, which is exactly what we did. And when we arrived, because I was like, I wasn't sure if we should rent it out or not, because I didn't know what was going to happen. It could have been 5 people. It could have been 50 to 60, like we had eventually seen there.
So I told them on the phone, they were like, how many people are you expecting? I said, I don't know, maybe like 30, 40, maybe 50 at most, but that seems really high. Like, yeah. I was legitimately, like, nervous to even say anything because I was like, what if 30's too high?
Right. Yeah. Right.
I was like, what if we only take up 3 tables instead of 4?
Right. Yeah, so that was like way crazy. I guess Hysteria really didn't know what we were, what we are, and I'll get to that at the end, like toward the end of this conversation, when they started to realize, kind of what we brought to their bar. Like, I don't think, in other words, they didn't know what they were signing up for. So we got there, we set up. A lot of people started showing up I would say, between 12:30 and 1? Like, we already had people there, sitting at tables. As soon as we walked through the door, there was already people sitting there. And I was like, we had specifically told people not to arrive early. Specifically. But
the only reason I
had no problem with it. It's just that we wanted to set up and make sure everything looked good.
The only reason I said that was because I'm a talker.
Yeah. And you were going to get caught in conversation.
Yes, and I didn't want to, fuck up and make the event start late. So I was like, I need to stay focused. Please don't show up till 1.
Exactly. Brad Landis, thank you. Yeah, Brad was there. Thank you for the super chat. Donald Lomax was there. Larissa was there. Jason Steven. All the names that you guys know and love, they were all there. Oh, my mouse is dead. My mouse
Here, use this one.
I'm going to have to hook this up at some point. Because the mouse is officially dead. It died on me. Hold on. Now I got to figure this out. I got a whole thing going on here.
Uh-oh, have fun.
I'll be able to hook it up. I'll figure this out. So, people arrived, and it wasn't like so many people that it was hard to set up. We were able to set up just fine. Everything worked out. I had to make double trips. Trip back and forth to the house in the early part, and then at the end of the thing, Heather had to make it. You had to make a trip back here once, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we really should have gotten a U-Haul or something, I think, but it's fine. It is what it is.
We originally had one rented, and I was like, well, since we don't have to take the tent and tables, we don't need a van. We can put it in your car. Yeah, right. No,
wrong.
We couldn't.
Wrong. We were very wrong about that. Let me see if I can plug this in.
And when it was time to leave, we were about to leave at 11:30. Chris was packing up the car. I was getting dressed. And I called him and I'm like, how's it going? He said, not good. I said, okay, hold on. Let me try to get a hold of my dad. Call him.
Yep, I unplugged it, yeah.
Is it plugged up now?
It's plugged in now.
Oh, okay. So I called my dad, He didn't answer. And I was like, Chris, my dad's not answering. Let's go to the place. We'll unload the car. I'll stay. I'll set up. You come back home, get the rest of the shit, and then come back. So he didn't show up again until like 12:30.
Yeah. Damn. I'm stuck
mess.
here with the mouse situation. This is crazy. I can't believe this happened. It died on me. I've had to charge. I always charge this stupid thing.
Yeah, it's because of the lights. I always have to charge mine too.
Yeah,
and
it's stupid.
the last one, well, listen, it looks fucking cool. But the last mouse I had, I wouldn't have to charge it for like weeks. And now I'm charging it literally like every single week with work and everything.
Jeez. Okay. So we're like going in circles now because I'm trying to figure this whole mouse thing out. When people started to arrive, at first I was like, oh wow, this is a good like group of people. It's a good amount of people showing up to this thing.
It was like 15 or 20.
Yeah, about 15 or 20. I was like, oh, this is great. And like my parents were supposed to come. Heather's parents were coming. My sisters were coming. So I knew we had like a good amount of people that would show up. By like an hour in, the place was freaking packed. Mm-hmm. Like packed solid. There were people everywhere. I couldn't even believe it. I just could not believe that amount of people showed up to this thing. I just didn't think it was going to play out that way.
I'm always amazed.
And it made giveaways more fun.
Yeah, I'm always amazed at just everything.
Fan response.
Yeah. Anytime we have a drop, even if it's for a pin, even if it's for merch, like people always show up.
Yeah.
Like designs that we think are like gonna be like, you know, we think it's cool, but it's like, is everybody gonna love it? I'm telling you, we sell so much merch when we least expect it.
I know.
Like, for Maryland Day, we sold so many fucking shirts.
That's a really good logo. Both of them are very good logos.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm biased, but everything we do is fucking cool. But, like,
Whoa.
Maryland stuff, I was nervous about just because, like, we're from Maryland. But, like, I would say over half of the people that showed up aren't even from Maryland.
Oh, more than that.
And don't even live
More
here.
than half.
I know. That's what I said. I said
Yeah.
more than half.
Oh, okay. Yeah, way more than half.
But we sold, like, over half of our shirts.
Did we really?
Yes. We sold so many shirts.
Wow.
It was crazy.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah. And then, okay, so Night of Mischief 2022. Well, I don't even know if we called it Night of Mischief that year. Did we have a name for it?
I don't think so.
Was it just like a Mischief Toys meetup or something?
Something like
I don't
that,
remember. Yeah. It took a while for those tickets to sell out, and I think we put up like 50, and they were $0. This year, I want to say I put up like 75 or 80.
No, 23. You're talking about 2023?
Oh, yeah, 2023. Well, that's this past New York Comic Con.
Okay.
I put up like 75 or 80. They were gone in under a minute.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And now, like, people showed up to Maryland. One of the smallest states.
Mark Bates made a very good point. He says, but Gasly is born and raised in Maryland.
Yeah.
So then people would want
You do
him
have
to
a
be
good
associated with
point.
Maryland. That's a great point, Mark. Yeah. Well, so all the people are kind of coming in. Heather and I were getting ready for giveaways. I was up front shouting my head off just to make sure that everybody understood what was going on. I feel like we did a pretty good job with that. I mean, one thing I do want to mention is that none of what happened yesterday was planned beforehand. There was literally no plan at all. Heather and I were on our toes.
Well,
Getting all this stuff ready. The only thing we knew is that we had tickets. We had those tickets that we're going to hand out to people. That's all we knew.
so we didn't plan to do any giveaways at Maryland Day, aside from maybe like a prototype giveaway.
Well, we were going to do a couple APs, yeah. Not like what we did. Not like what we did at this thing.
Mm-mm. We didn't really have much planned. And the night before, Friday night, we were like, let's find some stuff that we can give away, because this has turned into a completely different thing. Like, this isn't us setting up at a festival. This is now us with our fan base.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a different ball game, because we ended up putting on a small, actually a small night of Mischief, but equal size, realistically. I mean,
I think so.
right? That was like almost an equal size to Night of Mischief in terms of the amount of people. I don't know. We might have had a little bit more. I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah.
Because they're different. They were different places. So, at Night of Mischief 23, we had a little corner of a bar. This year, it was more, like a little bit more spread out.
I hated Night of Mischief. We learned a big lesson.
I loved it.
I know. I enjoy being with everybody. Don't get me wrong.
No, I know what you're saying.
I hated the setup. I hated how loud it was. It was just way too damn much for me. I didn't like it. Because we're trying to like explain to people what's going on. They can't hear what we're saying. And what was really cool about Hysteria is that they were like turning the music down or turning it off altogether in order for us to do the things that we needed to do. Because in reality, we took over Hysteria. So... Well, I'll get to that.
There was hysteria in Hysteria.
Like I said, Hysteria had no idea what the hell was going on. It was crazy. But Heather and I were on our toes the whole time for this event. Nothing virtually was planned. So we were kind of, I figured I'm just going to schedule this in my brain, how this will all play out. And we started with like, we had pizzas that were delivered by our friend Tony. He brought these pizzas with him from Baltimore. People ate that up. There were also donuts there for Heather's birthday. I think people were eating on those. People were drinking, having a good time, seeing each other maybe for the first time. And they're like fans or friends on the internet, but I've never met in person. I think there's a lot of that happening there, getting to know one another. So we had sort of like a hang time, eat time. And then we turned on giveaways, and then we just did giveaway after giveaway after giveaway, similar to what we do on Patreon, which I thought was really great. I think there was a lot of camaraderie, a lot of excitement. Noelle was there, our artist, our number one amazing, lovely human being artist, and the man of the hour, of all the hours, the narrator, Peter.
Yes, and their significant others.
Oh my God, I love the both of them. I feel
all
like
four of them.
Peter is like the best friend I met like, later in life. Like every time I'm around Peter, I just love being around him. Like I enjoy Peter. His wife Heidi's awesome. I love her too. Being around the two of them is just like I'd rather like hang out with them more than I would want to hang out with any of my like local friends. I know that sounds horrible, but I just love being around them. They're so cool. Heather, your hair looks very nice tonight. We're really nice tonight.
Thank you. That really means a lot because I woke up and it looked horrible.
Timmy's saying I'm wearing this hoodie.
That's awesome.
Joshua Krantz. Hey, Heather and Chris, I'm so happy that your event was so awesome. Not that I'm surprised after talking with you both on the phone. And at the Ghastly Love, I hope to meet you both one day. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. Josh, you're awesome, man. We love you, dude. So giveaways happen. We gave away all sorts of stuff. Talk about like pins. Like it's just at the wazoo. All the shit that we had. We had a blue glow figure AP, a ghost AP, which is crazy. I didn't even know we had that.
Yeah. I
had no idea we had an extra of that. And then what was the last one? Possessed. Thank you. I didn't know we had any more of those APs left, especially the last two.
Was I eating pasta? No, I was eating Indian food. I had chicken tikka masala and just butter chicken with rice.
Yeah. Heather,
your sweater is awesome. Thank you, Shelly.
Oh, Pookie Shelly, you're cool. Thank you. You're the best. Hi, Celeste. So it was really great talking to everybody. So just for a break here for a second, talking about the event. Really great to see a lot of you, those who turned up and hung out with us, and just the sweetest community, the best group of people. Like there is like by looking at it, if I were just an outsider and I walked into the room, I would feel like I walked into a room of friends.
Yes.
Like it just seemed like everybody had melded together. My parents were involved in conversing with people that were like fans. Your dad as well, like people that, that follow all the things that we do. Everybody it was just so organic, right? Like it was so organic and friendly and nice, and everybody was helping one another, talking to each other, and people were giving stuff to each other.
Which was crazy.
Ray gave Brian Spears the tattoo Gasly.
AP.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's
unbelievable.
Cool.
Yeah,
and Ray had put together, like, he made a group on Facebook Messenger filled with a bunch of people. He organized like a dinner for them all to go to.
They went last night.
Yeah,
which I would have loved to have gone, but I was wiped.
Yeah,
I was wiped. And I when I was there, they had this great IPA beer. I'm not gonna lie to you. They had this great IPA beer there, and I loved it. It was such a good tasting beer. I've never had that good of an IPA ever in my life. Typically, when you get to the end of an IPA, I start like disliking it. I can't explain it. I don't know what happens. You know
how I know you liked it?
Oh, because I drank a lot of it.
You drank. I probably saw you with like 15.
Nah, I don't think 15.
I think 15.
No.
It was a lot.
Nah,
every time I turned around, you had a new beer.
No, I don't think 15.
I'm surprised that you walked out of the place.
Yeah, I mean, I was fine, but I don't think it was 15. That's ridiculous. I would have been dead at 15. but the IPA was really, really good. I enjoyed that. I'm glad we did it at a place like that. I like that we're able to give a small business, right?
Me too.
Yeah.
Dean Blockley said, hope the ladies who attended resisted the urge to become Heather's new stepmom. My dad had his girlfriend with him. So, unfortunately, all the ladies were blocked.
Did we leave anything for the people going to the actual Maryland Day Festival to buy? Good question, Mark.
You did.
Yeah, I think there's some stuff left over. And in fact, we actually left a bit at home. Yes. Because we wanted something to take with us at Maryland Day, which will occur next weekend.
Yeah, I think we only took one case of plush and one case of figures, and we had a few figures left over, not many.
Yeah, that was cool. I gave one of the figures to the bartender.
That's
she was
awesome.
very sweet. She killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was really great. And I just thank all of you out there who did come. I feel like you guys must have really tipped her well and hooked this girl up, because she was like stoked. When she looked at me, it was almost like, "Can we do this again next weekend?" Like that's sort of like the response I was getting from her.
Awesome.
So she was stoked over all of it, and I think she was learning a world that she had never. She doesn't know anything about this collecting stuff, right? So this is all new to her.
If you're not in this world, it's fucking weird. Mm-hmm. Like, our accountant is like, can you explain this to me again? Like what are you guys doing?
Like, exactly, what is your business?
What is all, like, okay, why are you spending so much money on this, and this? And, like, you're just selling, like, toys and apparel? Like, what are you guys... I just don't understand this.
Yeah.
He's, like, always blown away.
Yeah.
My grandparents don't understand.
I don't even understand it half the time.
Me neither. So, I feel really bad because my grandparents called me. They left me a voicemail on my birthday because they called me, like, really early in the morning and my phone wasn't even turned on. And I meant to call them back, but I had to work that day. And then by the time I was like relaxing, we got an email from Maryland Day saying, hey, this is rescheduled. Never got the opportunity to call my grandparents.
Oh, no.
Back. Yeah, so I felt horrible. They didn't know until Friday night that it was canceled or rescheduled to next weekend. My dad said... my grandma called my dad and was like, hey, what time are you going to be here tomorrow? And my dad was like, oh, it's rescheduled to next weekend. And he didn't let them know about what we were... Well, he did, but so my grandma thought that we were only meeting like one or two people there.
Okay.
And she was like, she didn't want to impose.
No idea what it was.
Yeah, but had she walked in, my grandmother doesn't cuss. She would have been like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like...
I know. Yeah, it was really nuts. At one point, I saw people hanging out like in the back of the place, like almost toward the back door. There was like that many people.
Yeah.
They were like all snaked around back there. It was crazy. Just the amount of people. It's nuts. They had all the doors open because they had to air the place out. It started smelling like farts in there. So they had to air it out a little bit. But yeah, the giveaways went really well. A lot of happy people, a lot of happy faces. That's... You know, personally, for me, being in this and doing this and wanting to do this as my, for a living, is seeing, like, especially events like this. I would love to do events like this, like, monthly if I could. I just love seeing people excited. I love seeing people happy and having a good time. The camaraderie.
That's my favorite thing.
People coming together. I really love that. Like that. You can't really put a dollar amount on it.
No.
Like personally, like if we went there yesterday and we didn't even have anything for sale, but it was just like, hey, let's give away a bunch of stuff. That would have been fine by me. I would have done that all day long. The fact that we had exclusives there, I think really made it special for everybody. Because they're like, hey, you know, I came... Somebody I talked to was like an 8-hour one-way trip.
Yeah.
Something like that.
People were driving from really far.
That's unbelievable. We had some people who jumped on airplanes to come to it.
Someone came from California. I think that was the furthest.
Carlos Q, right?
Yeah.
That's unreal.
And people brought me birthday gifts.
It's unreal.
And one thing we didn't talk about in the documentary, you haven't even seen it yet. They passed around this huge birthday card and gave it to me.
Oh, wow.
Let me see if I can find it. I'm also going to get a cookie. Do you want a cookie?
Oh, yeah. I'll take it. Yeah. We should give a couple of those cookies away tonight.
No, I mean, no. No.
Do you have an idea for that?
Yes.
How about some you want to give away a pin tonight? Or maybe 2 pins?
We could give away a couple pins.
All right. Who wants... Hold on. Give me a second. Who wants to win a Maryland Day Festival pin? Exclusive. Let us know. And we'll have maybe a couple that we give away tonight. Nathan. 10.5 hours. Holy crap, dude. What? 17.5. Yeah, okay, Tyler. I remember. I think I was talking to you about it. I think you told me that. The 8 hours one way. That's nuts. That's nuts to me. It's crazy to me that you're wanting to do that for Mischief Toys. I'm so elated and shocked, totally shocked. Yeah, so we'll give away 2 of the pins. All right, everybody wants to win. Sweet. So the event, the giveaways and everything happened, and that went really, really stellar. You know, when you're putting something like this together, especially when it's not planned out, you're wondering, is this going to get like super messed up? Like, am I going to screw this up? Am I going to piss people off? Are people going to, basically throw their chair and walk out of the place and say, screw Mischief Toys and how dare they? But everybody, on every win, it was like a lot of, people clapping and excitement and happy for each other, and which was amazing. Like, I just loved it. Again, the camaraderie and everything, and seeing everybody come together. It's like they were there for each other. It's freaking cool. But we gave away a bunch of the 3 AP figures, and then we gave away, I would say, roughly 20 pins. It was a lot of pins. Maybe 15, 16, something like that. We gave all of those away. And then it went into giving away the prototype, which was the Gargoyle Ghastly prototype, which I have... That's an orange one back there, but I have it's a red one. And so we gave away the red one, and our friend Ray won, and he was so stoked. He couldn't even believe that he had won. He wanted the proof. He wanted to see the piece of paper that said he had won.
Do you know what happened with that?
No.
So, Ray and Peter were sitting at the table talking. And we were about to do the proto giveaway. And Ray was like, one day I'm going to get one of those. Like a prototype. And I don't think Ray realized it. So everyone who purchased something was able to put in for the proto giveaway. And I put... Ray walked away after he bought something. And instead of bothering him, because by the time I realized he was like talking to somebody, I just wrote his name because I know how to get a hold of him. Because most people we had them put their phone numbers just in case, like maybe they're not on Facebook or whatever. So we had the name and phone number because we wanted people who, if they didn't want to stay the whole time or they couldn't stay the whole time, they were still eligible. So I wrote his name down, put it in the thing. Peter drew the name, and you were shaking it up, and he made his joke about how it's not really like shaking it up, and he pulled Ray's name almost immediately after Ray said, one day I'm going to have a prototype.
Wow.
So I don't even know if Ray like even knew that his name was in there.
Oh. Okay, that explains it.
Yeah, because he did.
Because
He
it was
didn't
like
fill
in
it out.
disbelief.
It was me. Yeah.
Yeah. John Borsey, has anyone out of the, I guess outside of the U.S. come to visit us? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
At New York Comic Con.
Australians, our first year.
Yeah, New York Comic Con, we've had, over the last couple of New York Comic Cons, we've had a lot
Canadians.
of Australian fans, fans from Canada.
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Fans from like all over the world. It's really crazy. I mean,
It's fucking cool.
yeah, I mean, but for an event like this, right, this was specific to Mischief Toys. So in other words, people were coming from out of town to come to a Mischief Toys event. Not like Comic Con and then you also see Mischief Toys or some sort of special event like a festival or something. And then you also see Mischief Toys. They were specifically coming to an event at a bar in Pasadena, Maryland for Mischief Toys. The fact that anybody drove more than an hour to come to this thing made my head explode. And people were telling me over and over, each person I was talking to, a person was like, oh, I got on an airplane, and then, oh, I drove 8 hours, one way. And it's like, oh my God, I just can't believe this. I can't believe this. I'm so grateful and thankful to our fans. And I know that, a lot of this is people really like the limited pieces and all. And that's a really fun part of it, is that you get something limited, something that not everybody has. That is such a great part of collecting, having that ability to buy things that are super, super limited and to hold it up and say, I got this thing, or I was able to buy this thing, or I was able to obtain it, right? But the side that I've always, enjoyed the most personally was when people could come together. You would have, people making friendships. We learned this at the very beginning of Funko Pop collecting, when we made friends with people in a local group. And that's sort of what catapulted all of this, like building, Gastlecast and building the fan base and having a community. And eventually Mischief Toys. It's just unreal. Unreal. You guys are worth the long distance travel 100 times over. Oh my God, Dean Blockley, you're such a beautiful guy. Thank you. What is this? Oh, there's your card. Oh my God, that's a huge card. Oh, that's awesome. That is so cool. Wow. No one handed this to me.
Yeah, because fuck you.
Wow, no shit, because your dad's on there.
He is.
Wow.
Dad with a heart.
That's unbelievable. Happy birthday, Heather. Happy birthday, Heather. Look at this. Ricky
Isn't
D.
that awesome?
Yeah. This is so great. I'm looking to see if my parents are on here anywhere. There's the Schwans.
I believe your parents are.
I can usually see my mother's handwriting, but I don't see it on here.
Yeah. I don't either.
No, I don't think she signed it. So they left me and my family out of this.
Oh no. You guys are in trouble.
What is happening here? Oh, no, that's cool though. This is really great that they were all able to sign it.
I thought I saw your parents.
I love it.
Isn't it awesome?
It is awesome.
This is my favorite thing.
Wow. Happy Treat Day. That's awesome, Heather. Look at all the people that love you.
I know, it's crazy. And
How cool is
everybody
that?
has like really good handwriting.
I know. I
I'm
like that
very-
it's a really big card too.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing.
Because you can have people signing and putting in like your dad puts a little heart there.
That's so funny.
Do you think it's really your dad?
Yes, that's my dad's handwriting.
Are you sure? Mm-hmm. Okay. I was going to say, wouldn't it be funny if somebody else wrote that?
If somebody else called themselves daddy,
That'd be so funny.
that'd be fucking weird.
Uh-huh. So, hanging out with everybody. And then toward the end of the night, it was basically just photos being taken, hanging out more, people eating and drinking, thinning out. Heather and I, actually before all that, Heather and I sat down and we signed everything that we possibly could. I signed everything. You too.
Yeah.
We put our little hands into that, didn't we?
Yeah.
A lot of wrist work. More than I'm used to.
Not more than I'm used to.
Okay. But Heather and I signed stuff. Peter, the narrator, and Noelle signed a bunch of stuff. People were walking out of there. bags of figures, which was great. I'm glad that you guys had the opportunity, those who came had the opportunity to have your stuff signed. I think that's great. I think that makes it another portion of this that very fun. Get all the most important people in there autographing, especially narrator.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love when Peter gets in on it.
He's so funny.
He is funny. Let's show this. Look at this. We had this signed. Where's that? We've been showing this off like a trophy all day. We got pictures and some video. Look at this thing, huh? Come on. Look at that. How beautiful, huh? So the other day before we left, I said to Heather, we need something that we're going to take with us to get signed by everybody that's there. And Heather, in a moment like that, Heather is not focused on anything but like making sure that we're ready. So anything like this is like, to her, it's like stupid or a waste of time.
Well, no, I'm just like, can you shut up and help me with the actual event
she was
stuff
so,
and we
she
can
was so
decide
angry.
on this later?
And I was like, but I really want to find the right thing for people to sign. And I looked around and right next to where Heather was, this was lying there. So this actually was sent to us by a friend as well.
Yes.
Yeah. And so I figured, why not have them sign that? Like, everybody can sign this thing. That would be really cool. And so here we are. We're going to take this with us to Maryland Day Festival next week.
Yes,
and whoever
Saturday.
comes there and wants to sign off on it, they can do that as well. And get more autos on it. The only thing I asked was that people didn't sign the back, and they didn't. So that's great.
Listen to that.
Yeah, thank God for that, right? So
I
this
mean,
is going to hang in our.
otherwise-
This is going to hang in our warehouse.
Yeah, otherwise we would have to get like a spinning device on the bottom so it
Spin
could just
around.
constantly spin instead of hang on the wall.
How cool is it, huh?
It's amazing.
Yeah, this worked out really, really well. I'm super stoked over that.
At first I was really nervous over getting that sign because I love that sign so much. I was like, oh, like, should we do that? Can we not? But I'm glad that we did. It looks amazing.
Yeah, it does look amazing. They killed it. Thank you for doing that. But as the night winded down, we had signed everything. All the giveaways have been completed. The hanging outs have been hung. We started packing stuff up, and I decided to go sit at the bar and just sort of hang out. And Donald Lomax, one of his buddies, was there. Really great guy. I was talking to him for a while. He was a interesting dude. We talked for a while. But the bartender sat down next to me, and she was like sort of in amazement of what we were and what we're doing. And it was in that moment that I realized that they had no clue what we were bringing to that place. They didn't know. I think when they heard from Heather on that Thursday, Heather was talking about to them that it was going to be like this little mini meetup group, like 10 people. And it was just going to be like a spot where they're having like drinks for after dinner or something.
Well, I think I told her, I was like, I think it's going to be maybe like 30 or so, like in and out.
Right. And so I don't know. No, you said 30 to 50.
Yeah, I did,
but
but
I
I
don't know if
meant
they
like
took you
30 steadily and
Right.
then like maybe up to 50 in and out.
But I don't think, I think a lot of people, sort of, they didn't know.
No.
Right? So they didn't know. But, I would like to say not prepared, because they probably should have had another bartender. That girl up there was getting killed. She was running the entire time I was there. Anytime I walked up there, she was just running. I just felt bad for her after a while. I kind of wanted to jump over the counter and help her. You know what I mean?
In the state you were in, there would be no fucking way.
Oh, so they were running out of beer.
I know.
Literally.
You said that.
Yeah, they were running out of beer there. That's crazy, right?
It is
running out of
crazy.
beer. That's nuts. So then the bar owner comes in, and I'm talking. I think I'm still talking to Donald Lomax's friend, and the guy behind the bar is like, "So what exactly is Mischief Toys anyway?" Like that.
Well, the bartender said that. Did you hear her when we first walked in?
Yeah.
She was like, so what kind of toys do you sell? I'm
Right.
like, so we sell to adults, but it's not adult toys. And she was like, okay, that's what I thought you were.
Oh.
A lot of people think that because Mischief,
Right.
like it's
right.
dirty.
You know what? It could go that way, couldn't it?
It could, yeah. We should do that one time.
Well, he was like, so what is Mischief Toys anyway? And I tried to explain. I probably didn't do a very good job at it. because I was worn out. I had enough, I had a lot of beers in me. I was pretty roughed up. But she turned and looked at me, the bartender, because she was next to me, and she goes, "He's the owner." And I was like, "Oh." So what did you find out tonight?
I feel really guilty. Like, very guilty. So when we walked in, they had slow cookers there. So background, this bar, they serve alcohol, but they don't serve food. They have menus for a wing place next door. And the wing place will walk over your order to you. Just say where you're sitting and they'll bring it right to you. It's like a little strip mall. And you can DoorDash food. Like, it's like bring your own food, but they provide the drinks. So they had a slow cooker on the bar. And I was like, why is that there? Like, I thought, like, do they normally, like, make food on the weekends or something? Like, I didn't understand why that was there.
Right.
So tonight, Chris is posting the video and he's like posting it on social media and he's like, how do I tag Hysteria Tap House on Facebook? And I was like, you just do the @ symbol. And if they're on Facebook, just tag them that way. Just do @Hysteria Tap House and it should come up. So I went to search to make sure they're on Facebook and they are. I clicked their page. I followed it or whatever. And I saw it was posted one day ago. And it said, we'll be closing at 7 p.m. tonight for an employee party. We were still there.
We were in their employee party.
We were still there. Like, it was pretty packed until like 8:30.
Yes. What time did we leave?
Like,
I didn't even pay attention.
10:30, 10:45.
That's what I thought.
It was very late. Yeah, we didn't realize they were having an employee party.
Were we the last ones there? Yeah.
No, people came in shortly after us. There was a couple.
No. Were we the last people of our party there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone left.
Everybody
when
had
we
left already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Jess says it was the girls' dinner because she was there all day. Right. She needed to eat. Man, did she even eat that whole time?
I hope so.
Wow. We ran her ragged. They just didn't know. They didn't know that's what it was going to be like. They really needed somebody else there, but it is what it is. For something that was supposed to end at 4 p.m. Yeah, that's a funny note that you're making, Ray. So it was, we set it to 4 p.m. on purpose because we didn't know what was going to happen. Like, it was either going to turn out the way that it did, or it was going to be rained out. People wouldn't want to make the drive, or maybe the weather sucked, and it's like, I don't feel like going and doing this today, or whatever the case may be. We really did not know what to expect on the day of. So our guess was, okay, or our determination was, okay, let's have it from 1 to 4, and then if we're still having fun after 4 o'clock, then we'll stick around. Well, obviously, we're having fun. But we were not even, it wasn't even like having fun at some points. It was like trying to make sure that we get everything done.
Yeah.
Like giveaways, signings, right? Pictures. Like we wanted to make sure that we did everything. And boy, talk about pictures. There are pictures everywhere. It's amazing. I love seeing all the pictures.
I was getting messages like, oh my gosh, today looked so awesome. I saw pictures, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I haven't even seen pictures from the event.
Yeah.
Like, I hadn't seen anything yet because we were so busy. I don't even have any pictures on my phone of the,
We didn't take any pictures ourselves.
No.
It was everybody else taking photos.
Yeah, I saved a couple because I liked them.
Yeah.
The only pictures I have from last night are you. Oh, you know what? I took one picture because it was the first print that I saw that was signed by all 4 of us. I forget whose this was. But it's Chris in the upper corner, Noelle and Peter down below, and me over here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ricky was there, the artist behind it at the end, and he signed like 1 or 2.
Yeah, he signed for one person.
Really? One person? Wow. Yeah, so Ricky ended up showing up. It's too bad that he wasn't there the whole time because we could have had him sitting up there and he could have been signing all the things.
He probably would have been like, what the fuck? You were not kidding when you said, like... Because at first, when I approached him, he was like, oh, yeah, we could do like 25 prints or something. And I was like, I don't think you understand.
Yeah.
Like 25 prints is not going to cut it.
Right.
Like Mischief Toys fans are crazy.
Well, at the end of the night, when it was time for my check, they basically charged me $30. And I was like, why the hell am I getting charged so low? Because then I started thinking, did people start buying my drinks for me throughout the night? Like, what is this about? And Ricky was sitting there and he goes, no, man. He's like, you brought them so much business today. They're probably just trying to hook you up. And so I ended up tipping her a lot. I tipped her like $45. It was like a $30 bill.
What?
So I tipped her over 100%. But I did it because I was like, I felt like
that's
I was
probably not even 20% of what you drank.
Probably not. But I felt like I was shortchanging her because of all the hard work she had done. If I wish I should have thought about it clearer. I would have given her $100 or more for everything that she had done. But I'm sure she cleaned up, last night.
Yeah.
She had to have. She was slinging drinks that entire time.
Slanging them.
Slanging and danging them.
So, what does that mean? Do you know where our original print is? Or our original... Oh, it's right here. I've been wanting to show this off for quite some time. Because we were keeping the print and the pins and everything under wraps until Maryland Day.
Right. Yeah, we didn't want to show it off.
But I can now.
Yeah.
Can I?
Huh?
I'm so excited.
Yeah, Heather actually got it framed and custom framed and everything.
Yeah, we got the original Maryland Day.
We're gonna hang this
art.
out in the warehouse.
Yes, we got it professionally framed. It's the first thing that me as an adult has gotten professionally framed. The price tag was obscene. I'm happy that I got this done.
Right.
However,
It's
I
expensive.
don't know how often I can do this.
It's super expensive.
Yeah, this was very, very pricey.
Look at that. How
This is
cool
the original. This is a one of one, guys.
That's so cool, huh?
And it's signed by the artist.
It's beautiful.
It is. It's a little bit lighter in color than the prints.
Yeah, he killed it.
Yeah, this is like stunning.
It definitely says Maryland, that's for sure. He did such a good job.
He really did.
I like all the little crabs in there. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hang it. Hopefully we get to hang all this stuff soon. Our warehouse, speaking of the warehouse.
We finally got a door on it.
It's got a door, a garage door. It's all rocking and rolling now. I have a new TV coming in to put it up on the wall as our monitor for when we do lives and film and do all the things. There's a lot more to do. Still a lot more to do. But I'm hoping that it will be fully completed by the end of April. That's kind of what I'm targeting for right now because we have shipments coming in and product and we want to be able to store it properly instead of, storing it inside the house. It's
all over our house.
It gets so cramped. I'm telling you, it's bad. It's really bad. So it'll be really great for us. Heather, that looks great. Definitely worth framing from Belinda Jean.
Definitely. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that we did.
I'm stoked. I think it came out really good. Boy, what an event! I'm still not over it. I feel I feel really happy that people were able to make it out. I'm really happy and excited that it's a new. How can I say this? It's a new step for Mischief Toys. If you would have told me last year that we would have a last minute Maryland event thing where fans of Mischief Toys would show up, I would tell you that you're crazy and there's no way that would happen. Because I feel like we'd need many more years in order for us to be able to do that and accomplish that. But the fact that we're able to accomplish it yesterday, I'm still just not. I guess I'm still feeling like it didn't really happen or something. I don't know how else to explain
It's
it.
cool.
Yeah, it's just insanity that it actually played out and it happened happened the way that it did. There's Nick. Hey man, big shout out to Nick because
Oh my god!
Wow.
So Nick reached out as soon as he knew we were doing Maryland Day Festival, and he's like, "Are you guys gonna need help for this?" I'm like, "No, it's just it's not New York Comic Con, right? It's nothing like we had Maryland figures, but they had just a different sticker change. I didn't think that like anyone would go super nuts over that. I was like, we have pins and prints, but it should be easy, and t-shirts. I was fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Nick was like, how about I start handing you shit? And I was like, please do. Oh my God. I don't like to ask for help unless I know we need it. And for New York Comic Con, it's like, okay, who the fuck can help us?
Oh, we definitely need
right?
help.
Yes. Yeah. But for a Maryland event, I'm like, it's like, no, it's not going to be that many people. I really did not think that many people would show up. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. We needed Nick, and I didn't even know it. Yeah, until we needed him.
Well, I'd like him to help us next Saturday.
Oh God, you hear that? We haven't even talked to Nick. Well,
no, I would like
the
him
cat's
to help
out
us
of the bag.
Maryland
Hopefully you're available and not doing wedding planning things.
Yeah, a lot more people than I thought would be there last minute. Me too, dude.
Amazing.
I would have never guessed it. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was fucking cool.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we have these Maryland pins. They're limited to 100 pieces.
We're going to give them away?
Yeah, I have 2 of them that we're going to give away.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, what do you guys think? They're very beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
If you attended the event and got one, it would be nice if you didn't put in for this unless you're doing it for a friend. But I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't do.
Yep.
But I think these should go to somebody who has not gotten one.
Absolutely.
Right? Do you think? Is that fair to say?
That would be cool.
Or is that mean? Am I being mean?
I don't think it's mean at all.
Okay, I don't want to be mean.
I like people being able to, get their hands on it if they've never gotten one before. I love this design. I think these came out really good. The hoodie and everything. I feel like we need to do hoodies.
We will. So in the fall time, what I plan on doing, I have to go back. I want to make a spreadsheet of how many of each design we sell because I sort of scrambled over like last fall. I was like, oh shit, like what shirt designs did we sell the most of? So throughout the year, I want to collect the data of like how many of each thing did we sell and put the top like 5 to 10 designs on a hoodie.
Right.
And when I say top 5 to 10 designs, I mean like 10 designs is going to be a low number of the amount of shit you're going to see from Mischief Toys. So
I really
buckle up, motherfuckers. Didn't I say that in a video recently?
Something like that. I really like the logo. I love this logo, but personally, my favorite is the circle logo.
The circle Maryland.
Regular color ghastly face with the Maryland flag in the background.
Yeah. I like them both. I can't.
I know. I love
favorite.
them both. I love them both, but I really like that one. There's something about it. It really stands out.
Can we do the pink Be Mine hoodie that Chris wears in some of the videos? Did you get a pink Be Mine hoodie? Mm-hmm. Was it the mauve color? Like the color that we didn't like?
Yeah, but we could do one that's like brighter pink.
Yeah, if they have a brighter pink one, I'm not like thrilled with the color of that one. So I'll have to check the colors if we do that because the Be Mine hoodies or shirts killed. Yes. Like they
Black Metal did the best.
Black Metal did amazing and the Be Mine shirts did amazing.
Yeah.
Like incredible.
Rochelle gives me crap every day about her not having a pumpkin shirt.
Damn, you fucked up, didn't you?
Mark did. Yeah, dude, you did buy all the shirts, man. You had multiple shirts because I was digging at the bottom trying to find different 3Xs for him. And I came across, I think, was it a black light ghastly 3X, I think it was? Something like that. All the
Ghastly and Demonstro, I think.
All the extra shirts that we had that were like from other events, they all sold out. They were all gone.
Oh, Timmy said, "I'm back, motherfuckers."
Oh, okay. But I'm glad that we were able to bring those shirts because they've been sort of just sitting in the back room for a long time. I wanted to get those, sold and sort of bring, out with the old, in with the new. And I think that's good. Is like, getting people, this stuff that we've had for so long into the hands of some of the fans. So it worked out really well.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
Because we don't really over order. I used to order a handful of shirts more, but now, like, we've had the occasional cancellation, which we're not supposed to do cancels on pre-orders, but I know that they'll sell some way, somehow, at some point. So depending on the design, I have let that slide. Or I've somehow messed up orders. I think it was, I don't remember what it was. It was maybe pumpkin and skeleton or something. 2 shirts that came pretty close together. I switched the numbers. So I accidentally ordered like 5 extra of like 2 sizes.
Oh.
And then I had to get more printed of the size I didn't order, or the print that I didn't order enough of. I'm pretty sure it was skeleton and pumpkin. And I felt so stupid. But I think that's where some extras came from.
We had extra skeleton, pumpkin, both black light shirts, black metal hats.
Yes.
A Coven hoodie, which we sold.
Yes.
A Pride hoodie, which we sold.
Yes.
We sold both of those hoodies. I didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah.
And some Coven shirts too, I think. Mm-hmm. And then we gave away a lot of Coven pins because we saw the coin. I was handing those out left and right. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm. That was very cool.
It was good to see everybody. There were some people there that weren't at New York, and so they were getting the pin brand new for the first time. That was really cool. I'm stoked when people get like the thing that they've been looking for, or thing that they want.
Yeah,
that makes
fun.
me happy.
It's fun to celebrate.
That makes me happy. Yeah, it's a cool celebration.
And you know what is very upsetting to me? We're doing, like I've said this a million times, we do shit that we want to do and like that we want to see from other companies. Like I want a company that I can fangirl really hard about.
Right.
Which there are some. Like there's always really cool shit that other companies are doing. But I feel like we give we're very loud. Mischief Toys is loud. Like I feel like we have a very solid fan base and we do a lot for the fans of what we do. I'm so upset that I can't be a fan.
Yeah.
Like, I can't seek out these items because I fucking have them.
Yeah.
Like, I can have whatever I want that's Mischief Toys, aside from the original pins, which I'm still salty about. That we didn't even keep one set of each of.
Well, we typically forget about this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't even know half the things that we have on hand.
Same. But, like, I don't know, like, it's so frustrating because, like, I wish that I could attend the event as a fan. Right? Like, that would have been so cool. But
yeah,
it's cool seeing it from our perspective, too.
Right. No, it is. It's
a really it's such a weird feeling.
Well, you also start to realize the supply-demand issue where people are excited to get things or excited to have the chance to purchase something. They miss it. And then people get angry and they're like, oh my God, bots, or oh my God, flippers, and this and that. It's a really tough thing. So we also play that side. So there is the excitement side of it, but then there's also this contention where you're trying to make sure that it gets in the hand of the collector, but we can't personally deliver it to them in their hands and say, you are a collector, so therefore you get this.
Yeah.
Like yesterday at the event, I would like to say that there was not a single flipper person there. I really don't think there was. But there could have been, for all I know. How the fuck do I know? I mean, I don't know who I'm selling to. I don't know, like, I know them because I talk to them a lot, but I don't know exactly what they're doing with the figures that they get, right? So, in other words, the reason why I bring this up is that, we used to yell and scream and holler about this about Funko all the time. Like, Funko's not doing enough. Funko's not doing enough.
It's hard to.
But that's my point, is that it's really hard. Like, how... It's almost like you have to have, like, Terminator, vision or something where you can, you capture them and it puts, like, a little thing around their body and it's like, flipper. You know what I mean? Like, how else do you, recognize if it's a flipper or not? It's weird.
Right?
Heather, you've officially hit rockstar status. I've heard the same sentiment from a lot of different musicians. Congrats to both of you.
That's awesome. Sir Lance said they all look like flippers to me.
You should have been at the holiday meetup. Someone traded black light gargoyle for 4 complete pin sets. Wow. Holy
That's
crap.
awesome.
Wow, that's incredible.
I heard about that trade. That's so cool.
That is cool.
I love like seeing people post or talk about like, I got this after I've seen like so many ISO posts from them.
Yes.
Like, it's so freaking cool.
Some people get really lucky, and then you have some people out there like Nick Morgan, who is literally giving the figure from his collection to somebody because he knows that they really want it. You right, and he's like finding ways in order to get it to them. Mm-hmm. And so we have people like that are in this community, also, which
cool.
that it says a lot about our community,
Yeah.
right? So it's that togetherness and that we're all sort of in it together. We're all working as a team to get the things that we want, and that's where the "We Hunt Together" moniker comes from. That comes from Gastlecast. And Mischief Toys has that band of people is that we're hunting together.
It's so weird that that's like come full circle.
All of it. When we started Gastlecast, not realizing that we were putting together the building blocks to have a toy company.
Yeah.
We learned the business. We understood the business. I learned how to film.
Yeah.
And like capture stuff and edit.
We did so much research on toys, and we knew we were doing research on like Funko and stuff, but like we would notice things and it didn't register that we were researching like for what is to come, because we didn't know this would come. I don't know. It's
weird,
cool. Right? It's weird.
Yeah, because we were preparing ourselves the whole time to have Mischief Toys and did not have a clue.
Yeah.
Did not have a clue.
No.
But it's good that we did all this homework. Had it not been for you and I sitting behind the camera way early on for Gastlecast, we would not be here today.
Yeah.
What will we be doing? Like, I started collecting Funko Pops. We started getting... Okay. You can't say that on YouTube.
Did.
They're just going to strike the video. Like,
Oh,
you gotta
it
be
is?
careful. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Fucking shit up.
There you go. Thank you. But
My butt.
Okay. All right, Heather, stop being disgusting.
I like to embarrass Chris sometimes.
That's not embarrassing me. It's weird.
We were in the grocery store today.
You were acting like you were drunk. You're acting like you're drunk. I've never seen anybody act like you in that grocery store.
We never go grocery shopping together. We go to Costco.
But you'd be like, "Oh my god, look at these Pop-Tarts or look at these Eggo waffles."
No, okay. Let me tell you something. They made Fruity Pebble and Cocoa
You
Pebble
were screaming.
waffles, which I didn't even know were a thing, which is very cool. But no, we were getting vegetables, and you were like, "Do you want some zucchini?" And I grab a bag, and I'm like putting zucchini in a bag, and I'm holding one, and I'm like, "Do you think this is a good size to put up my butt?"
I swear, it's like you're on something. You're a complete mess. We will be doing OnlyFans, Tyler said.
Oh God, no.
What would we be doing?
No, for real, I don't know.
We weren't really doing anything. Like, we didn't have like a thing, did we? Like, we would go to movies.
We would do the YouTube.
Do you think? I know.
I'd
I'm saying,
still be gaming every night.
What if we
for
never
sure.
did YouTube? Because we started off doing a podcast. Like, you know what started all this?
What?
One night, I had people over and hanging out. You went to bed. It was me and like 4 or 5 people, and we were sitting in the living room, and a buddy brought over all of his podcasting stuff, and he brought it in, sat it in the middle of the table, and just started recording all of us like chatting about different movies and stuff. And I remembered really liking that. And I told you the next day I would like to do this. We should watch movies and then like record our thoughts about it, like almost like a movie reviewer.
Oh.
And that's how it got kicked off. That's still the Gastlecast podcast. The original podcast is still around. I never deleted it. It's out there.
That's weird.
We reviewed movies like the Kong film, the first Kong film.
I remember I was on that one,
the first
right?
Wonder Woman film.
Yeah.
Yep. A lot of the Power Rangers when that film came out. Like right around 2017, 2018, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
We've been at this a long time.
I know, it's weird.
We've been at this since August 2017, right?
2016?
2017.
Or 2017?
Yeah. That's crazy. I cannot believe we've been doing it that long.
Brad Landis says, Heather was smaller in person than I thought she would be, and Chris was taller than I thought going off videos. Yeah, so, okay, I've said this a million times before, but I have really short legs. Like, don't fucking make fun of me, but my legs are really short. but I have a really long torso. So when Chris and I are seated, we look similar in height. But when we're standing up, he's almost a full foot taller than me. So I could see where you would think that. We get that a lot. Where people are like, I thought Chris would be taller. And I'm like, he's sort of like, he's like 6 foot. So it's not like he's crazy tall. But I think side to side, it's deceiving on camera. Do you think?
What?
Our height. Like, we look like we might be similar in height.
I guess. I don't know.
Like, come sit.
Huh?
Like, sit regular.
Sit regular?
Yeah. Like, with me.
Like that?
Yeah, like, we look sort of similar in height. I mean, you can tell he's a little bit taller. But, yeah.
Isn't that a song? Wish I was taller.
Yeah. Something about, I wish I was a baller.
Yeah. All right, giveaways.
Oh, yeah, giveaways. You want to do those?
Yeah, let's do giveaways.
Wow, people are wishing me a happy belated birthday. Thank you.
That's so sweet of you.
Jess, what is the grocery outlet? What the fuck is a grocery outlet?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we know about that?
I have no idea. I've never heard of it.
Me neither.
This light's so weird.
Nick said, I remember being in some of the first year videos, my pint-size heroes collection and my Scotty Young statues. I forgot about your pint-size heroes. Holy shit. What a blast from the past.
Any info on the next figure drop? We have something coming soon. I can't give you any more information than that, but we will have something very, very soon. Promise. As I said during an Instagram live, or maybe it was during a live for YouTube and everywhere that one night, but we did a lot at the beginning of the year, so we're sort of doing a we slowed down for a second to give everybody some breathing room. But we'll be back at it again very soon. Next to Home Depot.
Oh, we're gonna have to go there. Grocery outlet. That's gonna be fun. Michelle D said that your chair is much lower. No, our chairs are the same size.
Yeah.
It's the exact same chair.
Mm-hmm.
Exact.
Yep.
I have a freakishly long torso. It's fucked up.
Oh, you're dropping the F-bomb a lot tonight.
I know. It's fucked up.
Oh, my God. All right. Giveaways. How are we doing it? Numbers.
Oh, you're boring.
All right, ready? I like it this way. It just makes it easier.
You're so annoying.
Okay. All right. Here we go. My Gastlecast. Say, I can read lips. 100 to 150. Pick a random number.
Let me see. Okay.
From 100 to 150, pick a random number, and we'll find our winner for one of the pins, and then we'll do it again, but with different numbers.
This is for an LE100 Maryland Day
pin. This is
pin.
for LE100 MD Day. 100 MD Day.
You better not be changing that number.
There. All right. Whoa.
Nothing yet.
Whoa.
Nothing yet.
Balls.
Nothing yet.
Whoa. It's a lot of numbers. Here they come. Here they come. Oh,
I see it.
Is this it?
Is it the same one? Yep.
All right. Congratulations to Foster N.W.
With 148.
Congratulations. 148.
Yay!
You have won, my friend.
You have won, Foster N.W.
All right. You got that? You writing it down? Please,
Yes,
please email us, gastlecast@gmail.com, and give us your information so therefore we can send it to you.
Bless you.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Congratulations.
Okay.
You're very welcome, Jacob. Oh gosh,
right.
that's
fine.
crazy.
One 175 to 225. Pick a number in between. Random number. Go ahead. Let's do it. Let's get her done. Oh, thank you, Anna. You're so sweet.
Star said the same thing. Nick Marsh said,
you.
Jesus, that sneeze.
Nick Marsh said that. Of course he did. Let's see what happens. Oh, wow.
Got it.
Go, God.
Congratulations, Aussie Poppin' Paul.
There you go.
You
200
win.
and... Up. 213. Congratulations, my friend.
Wow.
You win. You win a pin. How you like that? You win a pin. Awesome. I love that. That's so good. I am so happy and thankful. You guys are awesome. Congratulations to both winners, Foster and W, Aussie Pop and Paul. Both great people. We love them. Oh, God.
I saw a comment
so
from
out.
Aussie Poppin' Paul after Jacob won, and he was like, what did I miss? And then he just won the second pin.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's like he woke up from a nap or something. He's like, hey, what's going on in here? And then he just fucking wins.
Jeez, you with the F word. Good Lord, you need to get a hold on yourself with this.
Listen, I was
You're throwing
around a
F-bombs a
bunch
lot.
of people yesterday.
They
that
were
are
all
bad
good people that did not
influences.
drop the F-bomb at
They
all. I didn't hear
did.
it once.
Yeah, they said, this is fucking great. I love Mischief toys.
This
you guys
is-
fucking rock.
This video will be pulled at some point. Oh, look, he's at work. Aussie Pop and Paul winning at work. Nice, huh? All
One
right.
of the great pin collectors, says Dean.
So,
It looks like a lot of people were one number off.
I'm thinking, I'm just talking out loud here. I'm thinking that
John?
April 13th will be our next Patreon call. April the 13th will be our next Patreon call. I think that's where I'm at.
Let me check our schedule. I hate when you do this because then, like, people might take that as, like, 100%. I'd like to look at
We can look into it, but that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
I think that will be an appropriate date. I
Yeah.
think. Because
I
the
think it'll work.
weekend before, we're very busy. And then shortly after, we'll be very busy. I think it's between these two
People who
weekends.
cuss are the most intelligent.
Hear that? Can confirm.
There are 2 shadow forces in here. Did you see that?
What?
2.
Oh, it must be both of them.
They're both in here.
Do you have 2?
Tag teaming. Is it April the 13th yet? Yeah, so just for those that don't already know, patreon.com/Gastlecast is a way you can support this channel. It's a really fun thing that we do every single month through Google Meet. We do a Patreon call where we meet with you face to face. We do giveaways. We unveil some Mischief Toys related things every single month. It is such a blast. I love it. I think the last call that we had was the best call we've had so far, and they only get better with each one. It just gets better and better and better and better. And it's all thanks to all of you guys who are supporting, jumping on with us, chatting with us, asking questions, giving us your thoughts about certain things, doing giveaways as well. You guys doing your own giveaways, bringing your stuff on and contributing. Just so friggin' awesome. So we appreciate all of our patrons. So check out patreon.com/Gastlecast if you have not become a patron yet.
Yeah.
And this month, the month of April, which is getting ready for May the 4th, we will be doing all Star Wars related giveaway items.
Yes.
Star
We have
Wars.
stuff.
Yep. To include a signed Ahsoka Funko Pop.
Signed by Rosario Dawson.
Rosario Dawson. That's right. Last Patreon call was epic. That's where the legend ASW was born.
I hate my life.
Why?
Cause look at that! Heather's nails making Adam want to paint his nails again.
Whoa.
I never paint my nails. However, I was like, I'm going to do something nice for Maryland Day because I never, like, treat myself to a manicure. I think the last time I had a manicure was when I was a bridesmaid in your sister's wedding.
Wow.
That was nearly 5 years ago.
Jeez.
So I was like, I'm going to do it. And all weekend, I'm like, how rich do I look, Chris? Do I look like a rich person?
Why would you look rich with black paint? I don't understand.
Just with my nails painted. I never have like
why
nice
would you
nails.
look rich? I don't understand where the rich part comes from. Like, what would make you rich?
Well, because like you get your nails done and it costs money. So like I'm fancy because
Oh, okay.
I have my nails
That's what
done.
you mean. Oh, I see. I didn't understand what you meant. You said that earlier, and I thought maybe they had. You know how some people get like little diamonds in them?
yeah.
I thought maybe you had like a little diamond in one of those.
No, it's just regular. It's regular nail polish. It's not even gel nail polish. I'm playing with fire. I already got some chips.
You are fire.
I know. So how about the nails? Are they fire?
They're also fire.
They're very fire.
Big Rosario fan, but don't expect to win. Jeez, David. Come on, let's have some positivity, buddy. Anything can happen, right? I want to know more about Chris's watch. It reminds me of those old Casio collector watches, or calculator watches, which are now worth a fortune.
He got it from Temu.
No, it's a Nixon. I think it's called. Hold on, I don't want to give you the wrong name because I have a black one of these, and then that's the original one, and now I have this gold one, and I like it because it matches my ring. Heather got me. The Regulus, Regulus, a Nixon Regulus. And it's my favorite watch. I like how big it is.
You look rich with that watch.
And it's digital.
You look rich with the watch. I look rich with the nails. Maybe one day we'll be on Taylor Swift's level.
Ew. You and Taylor Swift, man.
I love
And it lights
Taylor
up,
Swift.
too. Check
Okay,
that out,
hold
huh?
on.
Hold on.
It is very cool. Can I ask the question that I asked you in the car?
Heather, please. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Very serious question. I'm not being funny. I really want to do this, but I don't know if the interest will be there, and I have the feeling like the interest will not be there. But
Great way to open this up.
what if I did a merch drop that is Mischief Toys / Taylor Swift inspired? We would have t-shirts and I would make Mischief Toys beaded friendship bracelets. I'm very serious about this. I'm not kidding. I think it could be really fucking cool. Sorry, really freaking cool. We could have like an Eras Tour looking in my Mischief era with like all the colorful squared pictures.
How embarrassing. What else? Tell me your idea with the shirt.
Okay, so you guys know how...
Run my card now, Heather.
You guys know how
Run my
Taylor
card now.
Swift, during her 22 song, during the Eras Tour, it's Who is Taylor Swift Anyway, Ew. We would do Who is Mischief Toys Anyway, Ew. T-shirts. And I would hand make like 100 fucking Mischief Toys bracelets that say like Make Mischief and Demonstro is here and like all sorts of Mischief Toys stuff. I think it would be fun. I'd buy it. I'd buy Mischief Toys bracelets all day. I'd go for that. If it involves pictures of Taylor's cats, I'm in.
Jess says, can we do a meetup to exchange bracelets?
Oh my God!
My head is going into the oven. Marlon says, my head is going into the oven. My God,
I
it's
would
not
so
April
buy
1st yet, Heather.
this. Oh my God, yes. Who is Ghastly? Ew. Oh my god, I love that. Funko News Canada. My wife would love it. Love it. That'll be cool. Definitely need that. But Heather isn't a Swiftie, right? Michelle D, screw the boys. Let's do it.
I want a Hail Lord Demonstro bracelet.
That would be fun.
That's cool.
It's Mischief Toys, of course it would sell. I want a Cruel Summer Tiki Ghastly. We're gonna have so much fun. Can we really do this?
Oh my god, why the fuck are we doing this?
Can you do one with Demonstro dressed as Taylor Swift? Can you imagine Demonstro's booty in that bodysuit?
So, what?
What?
We're doing this?
I think we should.
This is unbelievable. Why? So what made you even think to do this?
I don't know. Like, okay, so the 22 shirt stands out to me because it's like she's wearing her own merch and like dissing herself.
Okay.
So I think it would be freaking cool because like Eras Tours just premiered on Disney Plus. She's killing it. She's kicking so much fucking ass. This is 2 conversations away from watching the Eras Tour live during the Patreon call.
It's me. I'm the problem. Demonstro.
Huh? Come on, guys. Great idea, Heather. Look at that.
Chris, yes, you're doing it. Holding Travis Kelsey Ghastly's hand.
You had black metal. Heather needs hers.
Heather did get her. She got Emo Ghastly. Deleted my Patreon.
Look what you've done. Chris is already over it. No, look what you made me do. Huh?
Rooster says, Chris, please don't give in. At this point, I don't know if it's a giving in thing or not. I don't know what's
She
going
made
on.
over $1 billion from her last tour. She is killing it. Good idea,
Yeah.
not for me. Listen, Nathan, you'd be buying the hell out of it. Watch.
I don't even know. It's really weird.
I think it would be cool. I would have to come up with a cool name for it because you can't use like Taylor Swift Mischief Toys. We would have to like make it inspired, you know?
You're so proud.
Only if Chris gets Guar inspired shirts. That would be cool.
Hell
Heather
yeah.
is a freaking genius, do it all. Chris is turning pale.
Chris dumped the idea faster than the ex-boyfriends dumped her.
Okay, let me tell you something. If they dumped her, it's because they couldn't handle her. And if she dumped them, they fucking deserved
Release it on her B-Day, Kate says.
Oh, that's not till December.
She pays her employees, and crew's great too. Bonuses all the time.
Yep, she is a very grateful person. She thanks her crew a lot. And guess what? She planned her tour so that one of her main musicians could have a baby and have off with the baby.
Miss Swift Toy.
Miss Swift Toys. That is fucking hilarious.
Miss Swift Toys. The Swift and Ghastly collection. What did you call it earlier? You had a collection name.
I was gonna do the Enchanted collection.
Right. Oh, God.
But I don't think that really fits.
Just make sure
We'd
none
have
of it's
to figure
copyrighted.
something else. We'd have to figure something out.
None of it can be copyrighted.
I know.
She has a very good point.
I know it can't.
Got to be very careful what you're doing here, Heather. You're playing with fire.
I know. That's why I'm saying we can't use like Taylor Swift or Swiftie or whatever. We can't use that. We would do something cool. I think it would be so much fun. Like we could have, okay, picture it. The Eras Tour t-shirt, right? With all the blocks, like the different colors. They're like pastel sort of colors with like pictures of her. We would do pictures of different Ghastlies. And it would be like in my Mischief era. I'm telling you, it could work. You'll need it to sparkle.
This is like coming home as a kid and you have G.I. Joes and your younger sister, you walk into your bedroom and she's dressed them all up in like weird little hats and weird shoes. And instead of like gunning down Cobra, they're riding ponies and living in homes with the Barbies. You see what I'm saying? My GI Joes were for killing.
Let me tell you something. I think that this would be so fun. Who else is doing this? Tell me.
Who else is doing this?
As far as collectibles
No
go.
sane person.
I never claimed to be sane.
Give the various different eras. Toxic era, zombie era, glow era, etc.
There we go.
For the bracelets, they should be a 2 or 3 pack so we can give it to the others, give the others to our favorite MT community members.
Okay, so since you're suggesting that, Funko News Canada, you're going to be right next to me with a bunch of beads, and we're going to be doing this up.
What happened to the camera?
What's wrong with the camera? What did you do?
I might have overheated.
Overheated? Does that happen?
No, it shouldn't. That's
Here we
really
are.
weird. There's something going on with this camera. It hasn't been acting right. I don't know what's
Look,
going
Sir
on with it.
Lance said even Funko isn't doing Taylor Swift.
Oh, you know what it is? We're on here. No, we've been on here longer, right?
When you're a girl, the brother strips all your dolls naked.
Make a pineapple ghastly.
Why?
Mark Wright says, please stop. I keep puking a little. Machine Gun Gelly Ghastly.
That would be hilarious. No, I wouldn't do like a Taylor Swift Ghastly. It would just be like a merch collection. I think it would be fun.
Yeah, exactly. Too much Taylor Swift talk. It melted down. The camera just broke on us.
It couldn't handle all the fucking cool, okay? Get out of here with your stupid negativity.
Well, Jess is already starting bracelets. She's starting the machine.
I like that. This is going to be so fun.
Oh my, no, don't even say it like that. It's so fun.
It's going to be so fun.
Oh my God, please.
It's going to be so fun.
Mischief Toys is supposed to be like fun, cute, and dark. And
Oh my God! Got a horn so sharp it could kill a man. Jess knows. I guarantee you. That's Ghastly. That's Ghastly's version.
You're fucking everything up.
I am making everything so good.
I was like so happy after yesterday and the event and everything, and then this happens?
Yeah. Oh my God, Funko News Canada, to put towards our bracelet beads and bobas. Thank you, Funko News Canada.
Oh, dude, please stop.
Thank you so much.
He's feeding this fire that I can't put out.
You cannot. Listen, I couldn't put out the Chris and beer fire last night.
Oh
you
my
can
God.
deal with my Mischief's, Miss Swift, thank you, Travis, merch collection. Oh my God. Is the camera gone again?
No.
No, it's not gone again.
Mm-mm.
Can Swiftly Ghastly at least be in a private jet on the shirt?
Who's this Taylor Swift person I keep hearing about? Also, get off my lawn, you lousy kids. You could have traded at the Maryland event. Traded the bracelets at the Maryland event.
I know, it would have been so much fun.
Oh my God, Jessica's sending on a burn CD. Ice Bucket Challenge, this idea, Chris. Please update your company name to Perky Toys.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Because you're being perky, maybe?
I don't know what that means.
You're being a perkster?
Oh, it would be so much fun.
It was Justice Beaver. Do you remember that from The Office?
I don't know about you, but Chris is feeling 22 level rage.
Camera committed suicide.
Oh, levels of rage.
I think some people are far behind.
I think so too. We're back.
All right, so now that you sold your Taylor Swift thing, it seems like you have people on board. I don't even know what to do.
I mean, okay, but it's like 5 or 6 people that said they're on board. So would we just sell 5 or 6 shirts, or do you think more people would be on board?
I don't know.
I mean, the entire Reputation album is dark. That is my favorite album. My favorite. I tried to get Chris to watch that part, like the rep part of her Eras tour, and he wouldn't. She's so good. He's scared to watch because he's scared that he would be just as obsessed with me.
People born in 1989 are nuts.
Maybe.
Yeah,
the camera's gone again.
Oh my God. I don't know what's going on.
Your mom said, had a great time. Nice meeting you all, Mama Gast.
Let me take a look at this.
Nice meeting you too, Mama Gast. Oh no. You keep breaking the camera. What if it was Max yesterday running around asking if everyone's having a good time? It's back. I'm here. I can see my gorgeous face.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it.
Anita Atkinson, I'm on board and I'm not a Swiftie. It just sounds cool. See? Shadow Force said, watch it, Chris. It's good. Dean Blockley said, even the camera hates the idea. Listen, Dean, stop putting that negativity out there. It would be so cool. We would have so much fun. And anyone who purchases the merch has to watch the Eras tour with me. We can have a watch party with Disney Plus.
Are you trying to like make us lose fans?
I think.
Is that your goal?
Maybe. Sir Lance, don't worry. I asked him if he was having a fun time. I promise.
Who?
Max. Sir Lance said no one asked if he was having a fun time. Poor Max. Richard Perez said, I'd buy for my daughter for sure. Don't get me wrong. She loves that chick, so I'd be a good dad for it. Make 1989 shirts. The Taylor Swift satellite system is disrupting the camera.
I'm trying to see if there's an overheating.
Shadow Force will watch it again with me.
Bracelets option on Sony camera.
Bracelets are big though. Those Pura Vida bracelets are dope. I love Pura Vida bracelets. I started wearing those like right as they came out. I still have some. I love those bracelets. I love their whole like thing. They're a great company.
Yeah, I don't know. Something's causing this camera to do some weird shit.
Frank Wilson said your camera is allergic to good ideas.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this.
Buy it for the wife and daughters to get them into Mischief toys. Do a poll online in the group to see if people are interested. Tanya, listen, if you're telling me to do a poll and you say no, I will be very sad. JM Sosa said, damn, a watch party would be cool for stuff on Disney Plus, right? Eras Tour.
Okay.
If my fiance can convince me to get a Cowboys jersey, I'm sure Heather can convince Chris to love Taylor Swift. Chris had to walk away so nobody saw him cry about the Swiftie shirts.
Update
Your mom
on the what house?
Warehouse.
Warehouse is going really well. Hopefully by the end of April it'll be over. How's the Protectors going?
Hold on, your mom said you all are so kind and fun to be with.
Aw.
The Protectors are coming along. They have landed in Maryland, so we should get them this week. And I probably won't put them up for sale this week. We have to figure out pricing and how we're going to ship them, because that's a whole ordeal. And how to bundle them. This will be interesting.
I'm just happy that my mother wasn't around for where you're dropping the F word a lot.
She
Mom
drops the F word very
F-word
quietly, just like me.
That's crazy.
We're buddies.
I'm telling you.
Chris just had a beer, LOL.
I had too many.
Have we
night.
watched X-Men 97 yet? Kristen.
Oh,
you loved it.
It's amazing. Now you're talking to my soul. The new X-Men 97 is amazing. And Cyclops is finally getting his due because he's an awesome character.
Patiently waiting on the Taylor Swift breakup song. I don't know. They seem to be very happy. I don't know if you guys saw pictures of her and her last man, but she didn't look very happy. It was sort of like one of those things where, like, she seemed very disinterested.
I don't give a shit like about anybody like you give a shit about her. It's crazy.
I know, it's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah. I think it's cool, like, seeing people happy.
It's yeah. Something is going on. It could be that I don't know. It's like the camera is going off. The camera is going off.
Is there a cable loose somewhere?
No.
Did Valo chew on a cable?
I don't think so. Something isn't right. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on, but we keep losing the camera. And this is not good because this is the camera I use to film everything. So it's like failing me big time. We'll have to figure this whole thing out. I don't know. I'm tired playing with it. So let's end this. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate all of you.
No.
Appreciate all of you joining up and joining this live and hanging out with us. Congratulations to the winners, Foster NW and Aussie Pop and Paul. Congratulations.
Thank you guys for being here.
Thanks to everybody who were able to make it out to the event. If I seem like I'm like wiped out, I am. I am super wiped out.
Travis said stick a zucchini in the computer.
But I'm so thankful for all of you. Thank you for your support. The event yesterday was absolutely incredible. Hands down, the best Mischief Toys event that I think has ever happened, and I hope they only get better and better.
They will get better and better.
They
will.
In terms of like turnout
They
and just
will.
all the stuff.
They will.
I hope they just keep moving up and doing well because the thing yesterday was freaking awesome. Absolutely loved it. Looking forward to the next one.
Pedro said, "Have you seen Travis's last girlfriends? They look nothing like Taylor." I think I've seen some comparison pictures. People are like really crazy on the internet. I don't know why people compare other people. All of my boyfriends before you looked nothing like you.
Yeah.
But they all look nothing like each other.
Right. Yeah. Because you like all shapes and sizes. That's how you roll.
I like everybody.
Taylor likes everybody.
Except now I only like you. Did you
but
know that?
I do. But thank you everybody who came to the event yesterday. We will be at Maryland Day Festival next weekend, Saturday, March the 30th. We'll be there from, 12 until 4 or 5?
4:30.
Yeah, something like that.
So we have something to do that evening, and we're trying to like figure out when exactly how we should schedule that, because what we have to do is actually like really close to Maryland Day Festival. So we're trying to figure out like, do we go home and get our regular car, or do we just leave our van parked where it's going to be parked and then just do what we have to do in the city? I don't know.
have no idea.
Yeah,
we
got to figure that out.
I don't know what we're going to do, but it's going to be really crazy. But if you're in the Maryland, Baltimore area, come and visit us next weekend. We can hang out, bring your stuff to sign, and then you'll be able to purchase all the things that maybe you haven't gotten yet for Maryland Day. Okay? We'll have shirts, hats, we'll have all the things again, just like we did yesterday.
It'll be so much fun.
Be good to each other this week. Have a good week. We'll have new videos for you all week long. And go and watch our brand new video, which will pair well with this particular live. Look, here we're going again. God, this sucks. I don't know what's going on here. This is such a mess. Oh, no. All right, there we are. Okay. They said, yeah, annual Maryland Day meetup. That's amazing. Maybe we'll do that.
Cool.
Yeah, I like that idea, actually. If people are really down with it, maybe we can make that a thing. Thank you. We appreciate all of you guys, and we'll see you very, very soon. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast, and check out mischieftoys.com. Follow us on Instagram over there as well. Have a good week. We'll see you very soon, okay?
Bye.
Bye.